I was wearing buns and ponytails and my hair was breaking off, y'all, and I was like, this ain't working for me. So that was a reason why I started doing wash and goes. My hair's never been this long, my hair's never been this healthy, and I definitely give the credit to doing wash and goes. Y'all, I am so excited about today's video. So is this too much booby? What's up, gang? So happy that you decided to click on this video, obviously. So welcome. Today we are going to talk about one of my favorite subjects in the whole entire world. Some people's least favorite subject in the entire world. I want to change y'all's minds about wash and goes because I've been doing a lot of scrolling on TikTok, of course, Instagram. I see some hate on Twitter. Hate for my beloved wash and go. Actually, is it a love-hate relationship? I mean, I think all my relationships are a little bit love-hate. I definitely just want to dive into my thoughts about it, maybe change some opinions about wash and goes, and definitely address some of the hate that wash and goes get. Okay, so today I am standing up for wash and goes. This is just me being completely honest, truthful about how I feel about wash and goes. They definitely have changed my life, to say the least. I've been trying to perfect my wash and go for the past five years. I honestly could probably say, nah, I'm gonna say 5 years. Let's say 5 years. I've been trying to perfect my wash and go. I'm still getting there. I love where I'm at with my wash and goes. Some days, you know, it's a hit, it's a miss, but I still love them. Okay, so this is a pretty old wash and go, but nonetheless it is a wash and go. It's just up right now because I didn't wear my scarf last night and it's looking a little frizzy. But usually I'll say 7 out of 10 times you'll probably see me with my wash and go, just wearing my curls. The other times I either got some braids in, it's up like this, or I'm rocking a ponytail. My first few problems with wash and goes, of course I can only talk about my experience and my perspective about wash and goes, but the people that I talk to about hair, these problems a lot of people I know can relate to. My first problems with my first wash and go, my hair was completely heat damaged. I had a little bit of curl, but when I first started like wearing it, there was no curl. I wouldn't call it a big chop. I'm gonna talk a little bit about cutting, but I didn't do a big chop. I didn't cut majority of my hair to be able to get back to my curls. I did a lot of just over time cutting my hair, but I did cut a bit, and I was cutting for a while to get to where I'm at. But I wouldn't necessarily say that I just went and cut all my hair off, because I never did that. I was not ready to say goodbye to my length, so I just did it over time. And okay, I'm proof that you don't have to do a big chop, even though I did cut. Some people might even consider what I did a big, I wouldn't. I would think a big chop is cutting off more than 50% of your hair. That's a big chop to me. I ain't never do that. Definition definitely wasn't there because of my heat damage. I was straightening my hair every single day since I turned, what, 13? 13 through 16, 17, y'all, for real. Damaged, no curl, and it was really frizzy. Now, my hair will last a week, but when I first started doing wash and goes, my hair wasn't even lasting through the day. Like, it would take all day to dry, and then I guess when it dried, okay, it's cute, but then like once I go to sleep, that next day my hair looks a mess. Like, my hair was not even lasting a whole 24 hours. I was enjoying the process for sure. Yeah, I just didn't even, I had no idea what I was doing. When you're at that first phase of like, oh, let me try a wash and go. First of all, the name is deceiving already. Like, it's not a wash and go. For sure. I know that's one of the critiques that wash and goes get. To me, how I think about it is, okay, I wash my hair once a week, and then for that week, I'm good to go. a wash and good to go. See, that doesn't even sound cute. A wash and go. Like, it's just simple. Of course, it doesn't simplify the process, but I know that some of y'all hating on the name, but that's just the name, okay? Because if you think about it, what hairstyle can I get as a black woman that's quick and I'm ready to go? So I think as a collective, we should just agree that all hairstyles that we have, especially for black women, you automatically have to have some care into it regardless of the hairstyle. You have to, or your hair is just, it's gonna show that you aren't taking care of it quick. I am gonna be completely honest, I wasn't even 100% confident. If anything, I wasn't confident at all walking out the door when I first started wearing wash and goes. The confidence had to develop over time. I was definitely faking it until I made it. So if you feel like you did a wash and go a couple times and it didn't turn out the way you want, baby, I don't think I started seeing results that I liked until a month later, when I actually started consistently doing wash and goes. Like, I started actually committing to washing my hair once a week and committing to that routine. I think a month later I started seeing my curls like really flourish. That was it. That's all it took. Okay, that's all it took for me to be like, okay, you know what, I can do this. I can definitely do this. It's not something that you can try one time and just be like, you know what, that wasn't for me. You kind of have to commit, which I love about wash and goes. Wash and goes will keep you on a routine, because you will definitely see a difference. Once you stop a routine, your hair is going to show it. I was learning something new every time. Like, okay, my hair doesn't like that. Okay, I need to do this at night. I need to do this. I need to start shampooing more. Just a whole lot of things. And really, you won't start learning until you start doing it. My routine was all wrong. I had to develop my own routine with time, and YouTube videos are gonna help, because that is definitely what I did. I did not go to any curly hair specialist. I ain't get no diva cut. I ain't get no curly cut. I ain't go to no classes, y'all. I went right here to YouTube University and learned what I could and did what I could and taught myself, essentially. And now there's even more resources, actually. TikTok, Instagram, I be learning stuff. I be like, oh, you know what, I'm gonna try that next time. And girl, use your resources for sure. Every wash and go I did, every time I would do a wash and go, I would get better results every time. The things that I was learning was changing up the order in which I use products, how I was applying products, so techniques, and also how many products I actually needed for my hair. And I'm gonna go through all of that in this video, okay? An overview of my routine now is I wash my hair once a week. I really don't miss a week. If I do, I don't miss a week. I'm gonna be honest. My wash days are Sundays. It's not an all day affair for me. My wash day is not all day. And when I did first start doing washing goes, my washing days were all day. So that can definitely be a little discouraging when you're first starting to do wash and goes. But if you're willing to commit, I promise you, it gets so much easier. It gets less time consuming. The only part that you really need to push through is when you're first beginning. And that's with anything. I hate to be that person that's like trying to apply hair advice to life advice, but if you're starting anything new, what you need is patience with yourself, you need commitment, and you need consistency. There's nothing different with doing wash and goes. You probably clicked on this video because you're thinking about starting to do wash and goes, or you just started doing wash and goes, you're new to the scene, okay? And that is definitely the toughest phase. That was the toughest phase for me, but I stayed committed. My confidence was not 100% there. My definition was 100% there. Even my knowledge about what I was doing was not 100% there, but I still kept going, okay? Yeah. A lot of my videos are about wash and goes, so if you are in that phase of starting wash and goes, or you're thinking about doing wash and goes, go and subscribe so you can get more videos like this. On wash day, this is what I do. So shampoo, deep condition, leave-in, styling cream. Sometimes I do a styling cream, sometimes I don't. Sometimes I'll just do a leave-in and then straight into my gel slash custard slash jelly. Those are kind of the same things to me. My hair is extremely thick. If I were to just put a leave-in on my hair or leave a styling cream on my hair, it would definitely not hold its definition. So I like to always apply a gel or a custard or a jelly as my last product so it can hold that curl for me throughout the week. And then I diffuse it. Maybe that day I'll try to stretch it, or maybe the next day I'll try to stretch it, but honestly stretching it takes like 5 to 10 minutes really, and then I don't touch my hair again until the next Sunday. So me establishing that routine has changed my wash and goes tremendously. Once I got that down, when I first started I was doing like LOC method. That wasn't working for me like at all. I hate having oily hair, so adding that O, which is oil, in the LCO method, adding that O like all by itself. Also LOC method doesn't include that gel or that custard or that jelly. My wash and goes were just struggling really bad when I was trying to follow the LCO method, but once I got that routine right there, my hair started striving. Every time my hair was looking better and I was getting better results. Another game changer for me was using the Aztec clay mask. Now, I started using the Aztec clay mask probably about 2 years ago. It's something fairly new to my routine. I have a video explaining how I do incorporate the Aztec clay mask. It helps with a deep cleanse. Having clean hair, having a clean scalp is gonna be your first priority in getting the best wash and go you can. Wash is in the name, so it's definitely important. Clean hair is definitely important. That was something I was lacking when I was first doing wash and goes. I wasn't shampooing the way I should have. I wasn't cleaning my hair the way I should have. That led to product buildup, and that wasn't allowing my hair to do its thing. Also, when I am shampooing, I shampoo my scalp, I shampoo my hair, I shampoo the ends, I shampoo all of it. I try my best to treat all my strands the same, because with a wash and go, what you're going for is consistency throughout your hair. You want your hair to look uniform. The curl pattern might not be the same. For me, it's definitely not. My curl pattern up top is looser than the curls at the bottom. So I'm not trying to get the same curl pattern, but I definitely want my hair to be curly. You feel what I'm saying? Like, you definitely want to have some type of uniform look with a wash and go. I remember watching some YouTube videos and people would preach just to shampoo your scalp, and nah. I shampoo all of it. I shampoo everything. Matter of fact, I shampoo 2 times, 3 times in one wash just to make sure. Okay, and since to some of y'all that might sound like, girl, you was over shampooing. No. Matter of fact, I'm not. My hair has never been healthier since I've started shampooing the way I shampoo now. Deep conditioning is going to be your best friend, especially if you have damaged hair and you are trying to get your curls back. There are some amazing deep conditioners out there. I shout them out on my channel all the time. This is just not the place for that. Okay, we're just gonna skip right over that, and you can check out some videos later. Honestly, you can probably click on any other video and I'm going to be showing you some of my favorite deep conditioners. With applying my products, there's definitely a million and one ways that people are out here applying their products. I love raking products, and also just doing this, creating some friction for my hair, cuticles to kind of open up, warm up, and really get that product in there. I find the more that I'm like doing this, applying the product, my hair just seems to absorb it better. When I'm applying my gel, which is that last product that I'm applying, if I want maximum definition, I'm going to shingle. And shingling, you know, it does sound like it might take forever, but really I just be there like separating it. I really don't even have to finger coil it. I just make sure that I'm separating it and going down each strand like this, making sure that it's receiving the product. You got damaged hair and you're trying to get your curls, shingling is gonna help. If it doesn't work for you, try another method. Just keep trying until you find what works for you, what works for your hair, okay? And all that means is what looks best. So I do dust my hair, and basically to me all that means is if I see any straight pieces coming off my curls, so if I see like my hair curl and then a straight hair coming out of it, I wish I had examples for you, but I really just trimmed my hair, so which I have a video on. Dusting, trimming, kind of the same thing. For my girlies that think that wearing a wash and go means that you can just walk in the rain, no. Once my hair dries, baby, I'm not trying to get it wet. I am wearing a shower cap. I am putting a hood on, or if the weather is crazy outside, like my hair will look just as messed up as if it was straight and I walked into the rain. It's gonna lose its definition, and then it's gonna look frizzy, and then it's gonna look a mess. Always wear a shower cap regardless of what my hair looks like. I'm wearing a shower cap, and at night protecting it, I have a silk pillow case. That was a game changer for me. Silk / satin scrunchies was a huge game changer for me. I feel like regular hair ties, like I have a regular hair tie in right now, but it's definitely not tight. I don't use them that often. Picking the right products. There are so many products, and for me, for sure, it was intimidating to watch YouTubers have them shelves, have their own little Target shelf in the background with all the products, and that could be a little intimidating when first going natural. I think you get real happy about, I'm gonna buy this, I'm gonna try that, I'm gonna try this, and it can get overwhelming really quick. It can get expensive really quick. I like to keep it at a minimum. The routine that I told y'all earlier, that's the only stuff I buy. If it doesn't fit in that routine, I'm not buying it. This is definitely a channel where I shout out some great high quality products. I love to shop at Target, so definitely a place that is available to a lot of people, and whatever's sold at Target is probably sold at Walmart. Definitely have to do your research on products before buying them. YouTube. Of course, people aren't gonna have the exact same hair as you, but I feel like watching videos, watching other people that might have the same texture as you, might have the same type of hair as yours, because they're definitely not gonna have the same hair as you. Only you and you alone have the hair that you have. Watching videos to see how it works for other people is definitely gonna help you more than just going to pick something up off the shelf. I couldn't even imagine. I don't think I've ever bought a product without watching at least one video on it, okay? At least one. Products are definitely a preference thing, and they can potentially make or break your wash and goes. Just know that this is one of those channels that I'm going to do a lot of product reviews, trying new products. I do like trying a new product, but also going back to products that I know work for me and are beneficial to my hair and that my hair likes. I do like to circle those back into my routine. I also believe some other misconceptions about wash and goes is that you have to be on your P's and Q's at all time to have healthy hair, to have perfect hair. First of all, there's no such thing as perfect hair. Regardless what you are seeing on these YouTube videos, I promise you there is no such thing as a perfect natural hair girl, okay? I definitely can say that I have my days where I'm like, girl, I am not deep conditioning. I'm just not doing it. I'm not. So no, I'm not gonna do it. I'm not gonna force myself to do something that I don't want to do, because the more you do that, the more you're definitely gonna hate wash and goes. If it turns into something that feels more like a task, like yes, it is a task, but I definitely had to change my thinking about it. For me now, it's a time for me to just take care of myself. It's self-care for me. It's a time for me to be intentional about, okay, I'm gonna focus these 3 hours on my hair, and I don't feel bad about it because I'm doing this for me. And also, healthy hair is something that I want to achieve. Furthermore, healthy hair that I know that I can take care of myself. That's just a goal that I have for myself, and that's a goal that I continue to pursue. Of course, don't get me wrong, some days I'm like, I'm not feeling it. And on those days, you know, I take take the shortcuts, but those days aren't often for me, especially now that I have my routine down. If you're still developing your routine, if wash and goes are still new for you, because I remember, girl, I remember putting in products like, this don't feel right, this is flaky, this is whew, I am not seeing the light at the end of the tunnel. I've been there, and a lot of people that I watch on YouTube have been there too. A lot of us didn't wake up with just nice, curly, manageable hair. It's something that you do have to work for. But I am here to say that you can be a lazy natural, meaning you don't have to always be on your P's and Q's. It is possible for you to achieve healthy hair and it not be your #1 priority in life, because it definitely wasn't mine. It was just something like, okay, I'm gonna set aside time at least once a week to focus on this, but I'm not gonna stress myself out about it. It's definitely not something that I focus on every day. Even now with making YouTube videos, it's not something that I focus on every day. I set time aside for specific things. I try to be very intentional about how I'm spending my time and where I want my time to be spent. Don't let these videos fool you, okay? Natural hair girls aren't just staring in the mirror all day, recording themselves all day like, oh my god, let me make sure my hair, every single curl looks right, because that's not the case at all. Some nights I still forget to sleep with a scarf. I just be like, oh my god, I'm not getting up, I'm going to sleep. I can't do it. But you do have to bring in some consistency so you can take those days off, like when I don't feel like deep conditioning, because I am so consistent with it. Like, okay, I've been deep conditioning for the past 3 weeks, I ain't doing that this week, and I'm not gonna stress myself out about it, but I'm also not gonna go 3 weeks in a row without deep conditioning. So it's a balance. Again, if you are starting to go into your natural hair journey and you're trying wash and goes and it's still that beginning stage, and I would say anything less than a year. A year is a pretty good while, but especially anything less than 6 months, I feel like 6 months is when I had a pretty good grip of, okay, yeah, I can do this. I can see myself doing this. This can be a part of my lifestyle, because it definitely is a long-term commitment. Please don't get discouraged, because I feel like that's where a lot of us stop, because we compare ourselves to other people's journeys. Your journey is gonna be your journey, and all I gotta say to that is you just gotta start. Don't do it 1 week and then do it on the 4th week and you like, my hair ain't. Only you know what you can handle, and that's all I'm gonna say. You know what's best for you, and you know long term, okay, I can do this or I cannot, period. One reason why I made this YouTube is definitely just to put my perspective out there, to put my voice out there for anybody that can relate, anybody that can learn. Follow me on the gram, follow me on TikTok, follow me on Pinterest, okay? I will be your little supporter, I will be your little motivator, because sometimes that's all you need, okay? You just need that little reminder, oh, let me make sure I put this shower cap on before I get in the shower, because that's what my girl Jasmine's told me. I've been having a lot of fun posting natural hair content. I love to be able to answer questions for people. I love to be able to be a guide, a motivator for people. So make sure y'all follow me to subscribe, watch some more videos, check me out, be a part of the fam, and let me know that you watched this far. That's all I got for y'all.